Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. JC here. And I did it.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Shut up!
Yes, I did it. Here we are. We have a full ring. That's a good news on that side, but as you can see by that, it seems to be a small problem. It's not local power. The Dyson Sphere doesn't generate enough. I'm requiring more power out of it than it can supply. Well, it hasn't finished building everything yet. Has it fully absorbed the swarm that's up there? That would be another issue. No, not by a long shot has it fully absorbed the swarm.
Depleted.
But it's pulling it in and it's building it. Once it's finished that, then we can start work on the second stage, which is filling everything in bands. You just fill the whole thing so you get a full Dyson Sphere. But that's slowly going to improve. I don't know whether it tells me what its projection is.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
I love that. Attaching this many. In orbit, that many. I think.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Wow. The swarm generates the majority of the power. Because there's so much of it up there. Of course, half the panels aren't fully built yet. But considering it's just this tiny little section here is generating that much. But yeah, at this point, we can go into here. I don't know what the difference between the two is, so we will now start experimenting. I'm going to flip to a completely different type. Band it across here. That's the quickest and simplest. Now that's too big. This. Okay, no, that's fine. I don't think it really makes a blind bit of difference. I don't know what the difference between the two is. That's fine. We've got a framework that we can then just go, look. Well, that shell is still too large? didn't even put it in the middle. That's the middle. There. Now are they small enough? Yes. Yes, it is. They are all valid. We'll pick a different pattern for the bands. It'll be white, I think, was so that this bit shows up more. So I would pause it and come back later, but no, because I screwed up last time and I'm not having more accidents. Taking no chances with this. Once you've got too many of these in, you can't really see what's going on. Well, that should keep it busy for a little bit longer. Then we can fill that in and then we get a full band. Yeah. I'm not going to start... Well, I could do. We've got tons of stuff. Tons of things. I say a standard one. Wait a minute. Accepted that. Worry about it. Decoration. Color. All zeros? Oh, that's black. All Fs. That was it. That's white. Right, so we've had that one. I use this scale pattern around the rest of it. Take feedback later. Come on, get in there. Decoration. More white panels. I was laughing earlier on that we could only make a Dyson belt, but I basically just made a Dyson belt just really thick. Look at the amount of cell points I've added. Damn! Structure and cell points. Just by filling in all of this middle section. Woo! Okay. Let me edit those, because they're being drawn in. Wavy pattern, but you can't really see it that much. Either way. Go! It can just build that. It's fine. It's fine. Right, well, now we've spent enough time on that, we need to actually produce the antimatter.
Flight mode.
So we'll just travel to somewhere where I've got space. Realise you're travelling the wrong way through the network. No, you're not. You're travelling the right way. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass down here due to all the landing sites and all that free power. Right. Gonna want to make a lot of these because
Destroyed.
when we look at this. Oh. The only thing we're not automatically making is the containment spheres, which obviously is a thing you want to make. You want to make a load of these.
Base core destroyed.
And that's a 2 input. Oh, nice. I get to use the prefabricate, the blueprint. Here's a blueprint somebody else made earlier. Intermediate products, 2. Generic 2 item assembler. Before I continue, one moment. Is it in an assembler? Yes. Okay, it is in an assembler. Right, we're safe. Not having the same mistake as one other time. Where I build the damn thing. It's just like, yeah, no, it's not built here. Hello! Right! Wait, I need to see what I'm doing. Here. Here will do. Which is here. In the water. Of course it is. Normally 5 wide. Yeah, it's normally 5 wide. Should I have prepared this earlier?
Destroyed.
Yes. But I didn't. So I'm doing it now.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
It's not like I'm going to run out of soil pile when I've got 3.35 million. Thanks mostly to the dark fog. Anything else I should be... it's probably going to need the spray coaters, so... Or spray coaters. Right, that's fine. Building. Spray. Oh. I should really put those back away. Why have I got 28 graviton lenses again? What? Later. Get this down first. Sort inventory another time. Just irks me so much. There. Go for it. Quickly race in and leave that.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Oh look, it's powered now. It's connected up through here.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Right, I need more of these. I get a slow trickle of stuff coming my way.
Flight mode.
Flying with the swarm. Ah. Hold on, I need to make a quick detour.
A landing relay station detected.
Shit out of luck. That planet is under secure grid. My fault. Ah, I'm back to being full again. Yay. Right.
Dark fog base core destroyed. Dark fog base core destroyed. Dark fog base core destroyed.
Strange why I didn't actively put it into my inventory, but normally does. It's a bit weird. Right, what are we making? We are making those. Oh my god. Production. No end. No end, because they made the damn things. name so long you can't put its name in. Damn. Silly. Particle container. It's basically just upgrading a particle container. Processors. Hello, I'd like some normal chips, please. Small portion. Yep. Let's get the initial supply in. Done.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Get it in. Get it
Dark Fog
good.
base core destroyed.
This is not a fast process. Ah, good. One every 20 seconds. So we just got to get the initial payload in here, then I can pull it back down again.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting.
Yeah, I think they're... Wow, they already lost 2 units. Yeah, I don't rate their chances.
Mineral depleted.
Oh, there we go. There goes their units. And... Yep. Ooh. That is funky. So even with the full panels set up, you'll still get light through it. I assume they couldn't just decide to bathe everyone in darkness. That was nice of them.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Mineral depleted.
Full send.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
There we go. Probably only need about 200. Is this going to be enough? Probably not. But then, to be honest, I don't think I really need to go that mad with it. Because the power plants that require them, you only build them when you need them. Or you set it up so you make a small single stack of them and that's it. What else requires this stuff? Well, let's click here. There's only 2 items that require it. Am I going to be building absolutely metric tons of antimatter fuel rods? No. No, I'm not. Well, it depends on how many artificial suns I set up, but you know, technicalities. But no. It does mean that on future base blueprints and stuff, I don't have to use mini fusion, I could literally just slap down one artificial star.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Considering it produces 72 megawatts, the mini fusion power plant produces 15. It's quite the jump. You go from thermal power, which is 2.16, then you move up to the mini fusion, which is 15, then you move to the artificial star, which is 72. Say step, dial up to 12. You got no mid ground here. That's only 4. That's a geothermal. Alright, granted. In actuality, when you use them with dark fog around, you're actually getting 15. Because it's 320% yield.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting.
Isn't that nice? I mean, yes, I could just turn these off. I mean, it hasn't taken that long to start producing these, so, you know. Right, so.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
What have we done this episode? Well, we have produced containment spheres. No, sorry.
Base core destroyed.
Constraint spheres. Because you don't want to contain the
Dark fog base core
Annihilation,
destroyed.
because you want to use it for either blowing shit up or making energy. Granted, same application. It's just the app. It's just using energy. It's just whether you are. It's just the utilization of said energy. Blowing something apart or powering something. That's the blowing the thing apart version. Yeah. You upgrade a plasma capsule with antimatter. The ultimate energy weapon was once prohibited. Yeah. This was prohibited. You couldn't use antimatter against an offensive weapon. And then the dark fog came along and they went, okay people, go ham. I'm amazed they didn't slap it into a shell, to be honest. And then you don't really kind of want to be setting off the equivalent of nukes everywhere. So, granted. Now, there we go. Right. Oh, on that
Dark fog base core
glorious
destroyed.
note, if I can get this guy to actually turn around reasonable.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
There we go. And on that note, thank you for watching.
Dark
And
fog
until
base core
next
destroyed.
time, which one of these hasn't been set up? This is JC.